Here we're going to represent the following statements symbolically. We're given that P is such that we have 9 is less than 2, and then we have Q where it represents 7 is less than 15, and R where it's 3 is less than 3. Now before I even start, let's say what is true and what is false. 9 less than 2, that's definitely a false. 7 less than 15, that's a true. 3 less than 3, that's a false. So going about the first statement, if 9 is less than 2, then 7 is less than 15. If 9 is less than 2, then 7 is less than 15. So representing this symbolically, 9 less than 2 is P. If and then tells me it's imply, and 7 less than 15, so that's going to be Q. Now the next part says determine the truth value of each of the above statements. So if we have P, which is false, and then we have Q, which is true, then false implies true is a true. Now the next statement, which is the second one, if you realize if this in bracket, then this 7 less than 15. What's inside the bracket with and? We have P and R. So we'll have P and R in brackets, and then imply because of the if and then Q. Now P represents false and R represents false. A false and a false is a false, and then Q represents true. So false implies true is us a true. The third one, if it is not the case that 3 is less than 3 and 7 is not less than 15, so 3 less than 3 represents R, and 7 not less than 15. So we're going to have the negation of Q. So what's going to happen because of the outside we have not the case, and the entire statement right here in bracket has a negation. Now the if and the then tells me it's imply, and 3 less than 3 is R. So let's go ahead and work this out. R represents false, and negation of Q is a negation of true, which is false. False and a false is a false, but negating it, I will get a true. So this becomes a true. Implies R, which is false. So true implies false is a false. The last one, so let me just rewrite what I had. 9 less than 2 is a false, and then 7 less than 15 is true, and 3 less than 3 is false. So the last one we have 7 is less than 15, so that's Q. If and only if, so I know by conditional. Open bracket 9 less than 2, so I know that's a P. And 7 is not less than 3, so that's going to be negation of R. For Q, we know that's a true. If and only if. Then we have P, which represents a false. And then we have negation of R, that's a true. False and a true is a false. But we have true, if and only if false, that's still a false. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.